What's cooking good looking? Oh no. What's poppin'? Oi! No! What's up, ladybug? So basically, I am moving into my second year university accommodation. So I wanted to go about making some really nice and interesting accessories for my room to make it look less boring. And a lot of it is recyclable. Recyclable? What the recyclable? I've come up with 4 really easy and cheap DIY room decor and organisation, we like desks and stuff, ideas. So stay tuned and I hope you enjoy. So this first DIY is a really cute little organizer, something you can put your paper and your books in. Moi j'aimerais longtemps lorsque revient le temps de la rentrée. So the first thing I did was to cut a cereal box into a triangular kind of half shape and kind of wrap that around just like you would a present, as you can see, just folding around the corners and using a prick stick to glue everything down. With the excess paper, I just cut that off and then folded it inwards. And then I cut little triangles on the corners just to make it easier to fold in the paper and make it look a lot neater. And for this second organizer, I actually cut horizontal fashion. And voila! You have 2 very unique organizers for your room. Next DIY I've been seeing all over Pinterest is just these golden dinosaur mason jars. All I did really is get some mini kind of plastic dinosaurs. I bought these on Amazon for like £1, stuck them with the hot glue gun on top of some mason jars, and then I just spray painted it gold. Little tip, don't spray too close because it will get all splodgy, as I later learned. But there you go, some really cute novelty mason jars with a twist. So this next DIY is a paper crane mobile. Again, I saw this on Pinterest and fell in love. Mais je poursuis ma route, je me perdrai pas, c'est comme ça. Vouloir à tout prix me changer. It's really easy to make, but it is a little time consuming. I'm not going to make this a tutorial of how to make a paper crane because that would probably take up half the video and you would be here for a long time. But I will put a really good tutorial down below. But I've just kind of shown you roughly how you'd go about making a crane and how it is constructed. It's honestly a relatively easy origami. It's not as hard as it looks, and it's quite easy to pick up and master, and yeah, it looks really great afterwards, and it's really therapeutic to do as well. Once I've made the paper cranes, I got some white thread and then tied a knot, and then I just sewed that through a needle and plucked that inside of the paper crane. And then I tied another knot just above the first paper crane, as you can see, and then slid again the needle through the second paper crane, and then tied a little knot and made a loop so I could hang the paper crane chain. And just with some twigs, I got some brown wire, wrapped it tightly around, and I just added a couple more twigs on the side, again wrapped it with wire. And then all I did is hang up all of the paper crane chains that I made. I just hung up the actual whole paper crane with some garden wire. I just tied a loop around it and then hung it from the ceiling. this DIY is probably one of my favourites. It's just something that adds a lot of colour. For this DIY I used a pair of antlers. I found them in my garage, honestly, and they're about 20 years old, so I thought I'd make use of them. It's just a really great way to hang up all your dangly jewellery, and it looks very cute, if I do say so myself. If you don't have a pair of antlers lying around, you can make your own with garden wire and air dry clay. I will put a tutorial down below. First thing I did was just to get some white wire. I just painted some garden wire white and looped it around the base of the antlers. And then I just glue gunned some flowers. And then I use these command strips to hang up the antlers. Command strips are a great way to be able to hang stuff up and not cause any damage because they're really easy to peel off. So a lot of these ideas I've copied from Pinterest, so I don't claim in any way for them to be my own original ideas, but I wanted to make this video anyway to show you how I would personally go about creating these decorations. So thank you guys for watching. I really hope that you take inspiration. I'd love to know how you guys get on, so send me pictures, and I will see you in the next video. Adios, amigos, amigas. The next video will be a DIY phone case video, and check me out on Instagram. I post a lot of photography, and I will be posting links to new videos when they come out on there, so check that out. Yeah, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. I want to dedicate this jam to all those things I left behind in girls' apartments and various domiciles over the years. Sometimes you gotta leave in a hurry, man. What can I say?